Hello everyone, it's me again, Al Brown Spencer. Today is Monday the 13th of April 2026 and it is 7:30 in the evening, and today has passed almost past the same like the other days, and my life is being wasted. I went today with my son asking people for help, and I gave leaflets, and people gave me a bit of money. Today, for example, people give me around 10 euros in total. And to be honest with you, in terms of the help I need and so on, no one has been helping. These insects are still inside my ears, eating my living flesh every day and producing larvae that literally ruining my eyes, as you can see. It's not just that my eyes are exhausted from these insects that literally latches there all around there and under there and sucking blood, but also they go inside, and if I wash my face with soap or put pesticides, they go inside and it causes me pain that is unbearable. And also the pesticides and the powder I put outside in order to repel these insects are ruining my eyes as well and my skin. And I don't know what happened. Some stuff started to appear in my skin as well. I don't know what to say. I mean, I am being destroyed slowly by my abusers in every way, shape, and form. It's not just what they have done to me and destroying my life and all of this, but they are still destroying me and my life slowly, bit by bit, even physically, physiologically, and appearance. And it's obvious they don't want me to have any chance to restart my life. They ruined my life, destroyed my life, making me an old man. And even if I don't look it, they are trying with everything they can to make me look it, and they are trying to deprive me from, having, making more babies and making kids in the future for me and so on. And I am determined. I mean, this is one of my goals in life, to literally make a big family, make lots of babies and boys who are going to bear my name and literally inherit my money and my fortune, and hopefully some of them will be interested in the things I'm interested in, like farming and other stuff and so on, and they will carry on the message and they will be extension for me. But it seems my abusers, they don't want they don't want me to have families or have start a family and so on. But I am determined, and I will never, ever, ever, ever take on someone else's kids. It doesn't matter, even if it's only one child and a baby or even a pregnant girl. I will never take on someone else's kids. This is end of story. This is something that will never change no matter what. I mean, when I say the word no matter what, that's it. Nothing is going to change it. I am still dying slowly, and these insects are killing me slowly, slowly. These insects are in my lungs, in my teeth, in my tongue, in my throat, everywhere, in my stomach, intestines, my eyes, my hair. And I had to cut my hair yesterday so I can remove them with the chewing gum, which worked very well. And I slept very well last night. Using the chewing gum literally helped me a lot, and of course shaving and cutting my hair. I am still in the shit. I am still in, and there is no justice whatsoever. Only authorities, and that's what they do. And I am waiting. Hopefully I will get justice. Hopefully I will expose these bastards, and hopefully they will go to prison where they belong, or the grave where they belong. And hopefully I will achieve my goals in life, and hopefully I'm not going to be dying soon because of these insects, which, to be honest with you, the way things are going seems to be what's going to happen. It's almost the 1st of May, and my van is still here. and I didn't even get the MOT, and I don't have money, and they are not helping me with money in terms of money to actually get the MOT or the insurance and so on. Even if I have money, the insurance will need a card to pay and an account and so on. And my plan is still the same. It didn't change. If it doesn't work for me in Cantabria, then France. If it doesn't work, although I personally prefer France, but trying in Cantabria has to be done. And if it doesn't work for me in France, then Netherlands. And if it doesn't work for me in Netherlands, then I am up to Denmark, and that's it. And hopefully in Denmark, things will get better for me, and I will get justice and so on. My abusers are using me in a way you would never believe it. You would never believe it. And just to confirm this again, so anyone who has a doubt or anyone, saying otherwise, they wouldn't have a chance to do so. When I have my money and when I have my fortune, hopefully very soon, and I have, I start my businesses or take over the businesses, and so on, I will make sure that only people that I want them to work in my companies are the ones who are working in the companies. And there are lots of things on measures that will be deciding this. I will be deciding based on these measures. For example, no religious people will be working in my businesses. And when I say religious people, I mean people who wear religious stuff, talk about religion, blah, 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 and all of this. In my business, there is no God, and everyone, even if you have a God, you can never reflect this on anything you wear or you say or whatever. You leave your God at the door of the business. As simple as that. God doesn't exist, and God doesn't exist in my life, and it's not going to exist in my business or anywhere. So if anyone would be working for me, they must understand this, even if they believe in God. Believing in God is up to you, but in my business, no employee, no matter what, will be wearing any religious stuff, necklaces or whatever, or t-shirts, or anything that refers to a religion or God, regardless what religion it is. Anyone who talks about religion or who would be talking about religion in my businesses will be fired immediately. And that would be in the contract they will be signing on. That if they talk about religions inside the business, they will be fired immediately without any considerations and so on. Second thing, only people who are actually born in the country where I would be settling down and where I would be starting the business. These are the only ones who would be working for my companies. And not only they were born in the country where I would be settling down, but also they would be at least the second generations. So their parents must have been born in the country. And this is not going to change whatsoever. I am not willing to take new cultures on, and I'm not willing to take new cultures in my businesses or bringing people who literally bringing new cultures and so on to my business. My businesses, whichever country I'm going to be settling in, my businesses will be only the employees that only be working in my businesses are employees or people who are actually born in this country that I start my businesses in, and they have the priorities for work and so on. And they must be second generation. So even if their parents, from abroad, no, their parents must be born in the country where the work will be as well. These are measurements. It will be my businesses, it will be my job, my work, it will be everything, and it's up to me. Yes, I am myself, a foreigner in a country, and any country I would be going to, I would be foreigner because I'm not going back to England whatsoever. And even England, I wasn't born in England. Have I said that? This is my businesses, this is my ideas, this is my rules, and that's it. My money, my businesses, my rules, no one else's businesses or rules. And even as I said, any country, even if I settle in a country and feel home, and that's it, and this country starts to get rules to change these rules, literally I will close down the businesses, liquidize it, and that's it. And maybe even leave the country completely. These are my rules and so on. I don't know what else to say apart from the fact that I am dying and I can feel it, and no one is helping. Even here in Spain, even the hospitals refuse to help, although I can prove to them that I have insects in my ears. But obviously, my abusers are so powerful, whether in terms of manipulating people or, making people do what they want, or making people believe something not true, or believe that, this guy is deluded or crazy or whatever. Whatever it is, they are succeeding in depriving me of any help. And I am literally dying, and I can feel it. My chest, my tummy, it's unbelievable. And the insects are going everywhere, and I can feel them. And they are painful. They are munching everywhere, especially in my ears and so on. So please, if anyone who's watching this can help, please get in touch. I need your help big time. And as I said, I have to let people see these insects with their own eyes before I go to any hospital, because I am not going to give any chance to people to put doubts around my mental health. These insects real, and they literally are in my body and in my ears, and people must see the larva and see it under the microscope to see that these are insects and so on. And as for the doctor in the main hospital here in Donostia San Sebastian, who poked me in the right eardrum and put doubt around my mental health and brought 2 psychiatrists, to come and see me and so on. I mean, I don't know. If you're manipulated, I wish you all the luck you deserve. You must be punished. As simple as that. You deprived someone who is in desperate need of medical attention and help to remove dangerous insects from his ears, of getting this medical attention. And you deliberately did this. Whether you have the equipment or not, you at least could have tried and give me, I don't know, any kind of help or advice or and so on. And I don't know. There must have been something that you could have done to help me, rather than bringing 2 psychiatrists to talk to me about my mental health, which, to be honest with you, was ridiculous and unbelievable. But I wish you the luck you deserve, and you deserve to go to prison. As simple as that. Someone in your position as a doctor who works in a hospital, your job is to help people, to cure people, and people who need medical attention or medical treatment. You must give them this. And if someone comes to you and say that they have insects in their ears, you don't ask them if the insects are talking to them or not, and then bring psychiatrists to talk to them. You must do everything you can in order to eliminate any possibilities, and troubleshooting and believing your patient. Someone coming to you saying they have insects in their ears, you must believe them, and you must do everything you can in order to cure them and extract these insects and so on, until you discover otherwise. Apart from this, what you did was ashamed. It's a shame that, you must be ashamed, literally. You must be named and shamed for this. And I cannot believe you did this. I cannot believe a doctor turns away a patient who's saying that they have insects in their ears. And actually you bring psychiatrists to talk to them. And whether you're manipulated or not, this is unbelievable. You should not do this to people. I don't know what to say. I'm so annoyed and so upset because of this. And these insects are killing me. The pain they are causing me, they are eating my living flesh, and they're producing larvae that literally spoiling my life completely. Not just that I am living in a van and in the worst conditions, but look, these insects literally are deforming me. Their effect and what they do to me, they are deforming me. That's why the people who are behind these insects, you must go to prison or you must be killed. As simple as that. No one does this to anyone. This is not a prank. This is not a therapy. This is nothing more. This is nothing but torture. Tyranny. Tyranny and torture. You cannot do this to someone. You cannot use biological weapons. You cannot do something like this that can ruin someone's health and someone's life. You must go to prison or you must get killed. As simple as that. I don't know what else to say. But I am determined. I am determined to expose my abusers. Specifically this organization in the country where I was born. That literally is ruling the world. And their politicians. And what they have done and what they are doing and what they are planning to do. Everything I know about these bastards must be given to the public everywhere. And these bastards must be exposed and their organization. This is a must. That will never change, no matter what. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. And if you really can, if you are from Donostia San Sebastian or you live in Donostia San Sebastian and you would like to help, please step forward and help. I need the help of every person and everyone who can help me. And yes, I am saying, and this is the, look, what you are about to hear now is a reality that nothing will change. I will never go back to England or Germany. This is, out of question. And of course, the country where I was born, this is like, I don't know what to say. I mean, if someone asked me this, that they would be crazy. I would never consider to go and live in the United States. And my plan is my plan. I am trying in Cantabria. It's not going to work. Or if it's not going to work, then France. And France, not every part of France. I mean, for me, the part where Mimizan and all of this, for me, the West Coast, this is where I would be willing to achieve my dream if I live in France. The big land, my projects and, farming and other stuff and all. This is a good spot to do so. That's if I live in France. And if I have the chance to go and live in France and without, justice and without, clarity and so on, I wouldn't be living in France. I would be carrying on to Netherlands and so on. And yeah, Netherlands, again, I will try. If not, then Denmark. As simple as that. But because of this, if someone, for example, from these countries, a genuine person, and you can help, please step forward. Please help. It's not like that I will never go back to England, for example, that if there is someone who's English who can actually help and they know something and they can help, there is no reason why they shouldn't, step forward and help. Yes, I will never go back to England, but if you can help, why not? The same with France, the same with Germany and so on. As for the country where I was born, I don't want to be anywhere near Arabs, Muslims, North African, Middle Easterns, or fanatic religious people. And this is the answer. Anyway, thank you very much for your help in advance and for watching my videos. And hopefully you can help me because I need help as much as possible. Look at me. I'm ruined. It's not just what they have done to me so far. They are ruining me over and over again. It's like they are trying to make my image in front of the people as the old man that they are talking about. That they're someone who, they are trying to waste my chance completely of having any kind of, I don't know what to say. I don't know which word I can use, to be honest with you, but I believe you understand and you know what I'm trying to say. I'm too tired even to think in English. Fucking hell, I cannot understand this. But these insects are killing me. Please help if you can. I need your help. Thank you.